on screen about victory over Japan, man kissing woman banned? There it is. Yeah. Feminist group calls statue of famous VJ Day kiss sexual assault. And they don't just do that to get attention. You're like, oh, those are cranks or kooks. No. That's what's taught, folks. It's being announced all over the country that they're not going to call it boys and girls room. See, you're not allowed to have your identity as a male or as a female. You're not allowed to say, you know what? I like 50s dresses. I like fast cars. I like John Wayne. I like Marilyn Monroe. You can like whatever you want. Quite frankly, I don't even care. But don't tell me to adopt whatever you want. You're not going to run my life. Nebraska school bans terms boys and girls, train teachers to avoid gender expressions. In 1984, you got to watch the face. Men shouldn't stick their chest out or put their hands on their hips. No. Oh, it's all, you don't learn how to read and write. You learn how to keep your face right. See, now it's down to how you look. See, remember Seattle 2 years ago? Cities are banned from having brown bags. They put down brown people. Brown bags have just always been the inexpensive paper. Never had any, butcher paper, never had anything to do with brown people. I've got brown skin. Thank God I got enough Native American to get a good tan. I think it looks good. The point is, my skin ain't brown, folks, because I don't like brown people. It's brown because I like the sun. And it has nothing to do. If I got a brown truck, my dad had a Ford Bronco that was brown when I was a kid. Boy, I love that truck. Was it my dad buy that brown car because he was a racist? See, this is all about the real collectivism, the real discrimination, the globalists taking over our society, bringing in Ebola, totally open borders, everything just going haywire, all the economy shutting down, just tons of news on that. I don't have to tell you, you're seeing it happen. And they're saying at the yoga studios all over Austin, I'm going to give this email today to the guys having wrote a story about it. It actually says with a straight face, so that there's never a problem, we're just banning the 5th annual Halloween party, costume party, because something might be offensive. And then we asked around, and all over they're banning Halloween parties. I know you say Halloween's a cultic, whatever. Dressing up like cowboys, whatever. The point is it's people's right to do it. Because the Democrats that have colonized Austin, out of California mainly, that's who they are. Nothing against California except for your people. They've ruined their state, don't know why they're here. They literally get up and denounce nothing. Because of last year, they said, okay, it'll be an India-style party. Like a toga party where you dress up like Greeks, for colleges is where it comes from. No, that's against the Greeks. Can't have that. Can't have a fiesta party at your fraternity because that's racist. Really, I thought enchiladas were good and it was fun to drink tequila and wear sombreros. By the way, the Hispanic clubs are banning fiestas. Fiesta just means party, folks. This is the cult Jim Jones on PCP level garbage. I guess I'm racist if I like to go out to a Mexican food restaurant and like mariachi bands. I like mariachi bands, folks, at a Mexican food restaurant. They come over and I have them play Roo-Coo-Coo. And you know why? It's because I'm racist. Just like I'm racist against high mountain, organic, volcanically grown Chiapas coffee. It's because I'm racist. By the way, you notice coffee's brown, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. So that's what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, is that the banks are robbing us. They're tax exempt. That's discrimination. The country's collapsing. We're all being discriminated against by the New World Order, by Obamacare. Veterans are on secret death panel list. It's all admitted now. But my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Last year, people got offended by Halloween costumes. This year, at the yoga studio, it is only going to be... I just can't believe this. I've got the long email. This year, it'll only be India style because, yoga's from India. Oh, great, it'll be fun. We'll have dancing. Sorry, can't have that. And then now there's talk of Oktoberfest being bad that puts down Germans. So German towns can't have tourists come in and have fun and drink beer and eat Wiener Schnitzel and dance. I went out to Fredericksburg this weekend. My gosh, folks, I even wore a green German hat and had fun, danced around. And you know why I did it, of course. It was because I'm against Germans. I'm against those Kraut bastards. By the way, I'm about half Kraut. And the reason I said Kraut bastards is we need to get unpolitically correct to counter all this. That's the antidote to this garbage of this mind control cult garbage. We're going to keep costume parties. We're going to keep Oktoberfest.
It's already too late. Criminals have kicked in your door and are now in your home. Before this happens, homeowners have a choice. 1, do nothing and hope you aren't one of the 1.4 million families attacked each year. Or 2, refuse to be a victim. And for as low as $59, reinforce your doors with Door Devils. Door Devils simply attach to existing door frames and have proven to stop the biggest bad guys from kicking in doors. Read our police testimonials of real-life events at DoorDevil.com. Alarms don't stop kick-ins. We do. DoorDevil.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
You've heard about the essential qualities of iodine when it comes to your well-being, and you've read the opinions of top experts regarding this good member of the halogen family. Still, reports indicate that iodine is absent in sufficient amounts from the daily lives of countless people worldwide. Now, our extra-strength new nascent iodine formula is here, Survival Shield X2, leading the way into the next generation of super high-quality nascent iodine. InfoWars Life Survival Shield X2 is derived from 200+ million-year-old salt solutions found more than 7,000 feet below the Earth's surface. The result is a unique nascent iodine that is both concentrated and free of unwanted additives, genetically modified ingredients, and completely vegan. We even pre-screen our Survival Shield X2 iodine for radiation. Pure, clean, and sourced from deep within the Earth, X2 nascent iodine is available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or call 1-888-253-3139.
Next to water and food, you need a safe, storable fuel supply for your preparedness needs. Spare Fuel is the answer. Spare Fuel can be used in any gas-powered vehicle or generator. Spare Fuel is perfect for any unforeseen out-of-gas emergencies. Unlike gasoline, Spare Fuel is safe to store with your other supplies, and it can be stored for many years. Go to GetSpareFuel.com for special pricing. That's GetSpareFuel.com.
Are you ready to surrender your right to buy body armor? No joke. Congress is now trying to outlaw civilian body armor. And if House Bill H.R. 5344 becomes law, you can kiss your right to protect yourself against rifle bullets goodbye. Don't put off your body armor purchase any longer. Go now to InfidelBodyArmor.com. Thousands of military veterans trust their lives to Infidel Body Armor. You should too. Spelled I-N-F-I-D-E-L. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
The lining of your lungs is supposed to be protected with glutathione to neutralize incoming irritants. In the absence of enough glutathione, your lungs are more prone to irritation. Listen to the real-world results of one man using a powerful glutathione-supporting food.
Hi, my name is Bill O'Brien. I generally suffer through an asthmatic breathing type situation. My breathing is shallow and generally constricted in the nose and lungs. After consuming One World Whey today, I have tremendous energy and also notice my breathing is free. I can feel the air in my left nostril and it is free all the way to my abdomen, which is pretty remarkable because I rarely get that feeling. Being a singer, I love feeling this unrestricted voice. The only thing new I've actually added to my routine is One World Whey. Wow.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldwhey.com. That's oneworld, WHEY.com.
Okay, I went off on that political correctness jag. Listen, they know it's over the top. It's about mind control. It's about a bunch of control freaks telling you how to talk, telling you how to think, telling you what to say. And now businesses, colleges, high schools are banning any type of costume party saying it's offensive. That's banning free speech. It's a cult. And in Europe, they're banning free speech, saying if it hurts someone else's feelings. Michael Savage can't even go to England because he criticizes radical Islam. Whether you agree with that or disagree, there should be free speech. Joseph in New Mexico, thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Hey, Alex. Good afternoon.
Welcome.
First of all, I want to comment on you and the interview. Two heavyweights of freedom comparing notes. Great radio. Awesome job. And also, I know that everybody likes to tell you God bless you for what you're doing, and everything like that. But you know what? I'm going to thank your mom and your dad for having you. Thank them both, because this world would be empty without an Alex Jones and a Michael Savage, and just thank them for me.
Well, I want to thank you, brother, but this Ebola is a great example of why I don't want to be thanked. We could all get Ebola. Our kids could all get this South American nervous system disease and the vaccine garbage and the rest of it. We're all in this together. I mean, I went to the doctor the other day to have my Achilles looked at, and in the clinic next to it, they had a bunch of autistic kids, and I personally felt assaulted by their pain and their minds being wiped and what their parents were going through. I wasn't annoyed by all of their little chirpings and things I thought were cute, actually, but I imagine the 500 millionth time I wouldn't be of the poor parents. It made me so angry the globalists know what they're doing. And it's not that I'm some goody two-shoe. I have self-preservation at heart. I have an instinct that if somebody walks up and punches me in the nose, I'm going to fight back. The globalists are attacking us. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, you know what? The powers that should not be. They honestly, they don't care. But the reason that I'm calling you today, Alex, is that I was listening to the George Noory Coast to Coast. This was Monday night.
Another great guy.
Excuse me?
Another great guy.
Oh, yes.
I think I'm on his show next week.
Exactly. But anyway, he had quoted, let me see, I wrote it down here, Israeli source that said that this guy Duncan from Texas had died.
Yeah, that Israeli source might have been right, and they probably covered it up. I told my reporters not to go with that, even though it was a real Israeli newspaper. We killed that story yesterday morning. And then, sure enough, they say he died today. You know what? I bet he died yesterday. I bet they are covering up.
You're exactly right. And well, you know what? Mr. Noory, he couldn't confirm it or anything like that. But I found it strange that that yesterday, I don't know if it was his brother or somebody. They said that he had a high fever, but he was on dialysis and everything like that. Everything seemed to be okay. But you know what? I don't trust these people. And.
We don't even know if Ebola's really spreading. It could be a simulant, but we know it's in Africa. Why would they bring people in who have it to spread it in hospitals? It's now spread in Spain out of somebody they brought in the country. Exactly what I said a month and a half ago would happen, and the national media said I was what? A fearmonger. Because when you say 2 + 2 = 4, you are a fearmonger. When you say raising the debt limit doesn't raise the debt, 2 + 2 = 5,000, you are normal. When you try to ban costume parties, you're not an authoritarian control freak dirtbag. Beyond Nazi Germany, you're loving and liberal. We've got to do everything that Rachel Maddow says. I mean, what a joke. A bunch of redcoats like Piers Morgan and Mr. Maddow lecturing us. Shut up! Shut up! Stop telling me what to do, you authoritarian, anti-liberal piece of garbage! You people are not liberals! Thomas Jefferson was a liberal. George Washington was a conservative. That's what they look like, not what you say you are. You are fascist scum. Excuse me. Anything else, caller?
Well, I like what you say there. And when you're saying that, you're talking about these people, that we have.
They're authoritarians preying on us. They have bad will. They're flaming crooks. They're flaming liars. They're flaming scum. They have bad intent, bad will, bad. Like Jeffrey Dahmer. They're bad. They're bad. They're bad. That's it. They're evil. That's why they do stuff that doesn't make sense, because they want to crap all over everything. They want to crap over everything. They're a bunch of scum, deviant, mentally ill, devil-worshipping turds. Excuse me. I want to apologize. I have a lot of great affiliates and family shows. I don't normally get like this, but they're letting Ebola in. They're aborting 54 million babies. They do whatever they want, and I'm sick of it. And you know what? It's a sin for me to go wild and do that. I apologize. But it's a lot bigger sin to not stop the abortion. So get the beam out of your